Hey everyone, here we are, another great episode of Do It With Jake. That's me. Here I am on my Colombian travels and really immersing myself in another way of life and living. And there's so many things out there on the internet these days to watch, to hear. So anybody can say whatever they want to say, and we have to be the ones that feel, is this true? Is this not true? That goes for anything in life. Lots of people will tell us things, and it's up to us if we're going to believe what is shared, just like with what's going on the news, on media. So it really pays to learn thyself and understand thyself, to understand if what is being shared is real, is true. And I am so grateful to continue to learn and experience life. So it doesn't matter if I understand what somebody's saying, I have the inner tug, the inner knowing of like, is this real? Is this good? What is alive? And sometimes that inner tug and that knowing can be a little off. And then it's back to the drawing board. How do I know myself? How do I learn myself? And a big part of me knowing and learning myself is continuing to immerse myself in different places and different cultures and different countries, so that I have my inner guiding system that tells me which way to go, if this is a bad street to go down, or maybe I go down a different street. And there's just so many teachings in exploring and following that inner tug. This tug is what brought me here to Colombia to really immerse myself and enjoy, as well as deepening and spending time with my father. Because if you think you're enlightened, the biggest dive that you can go and experience is to go explore with family, because family are the ones that can trigger us the most these days. Well, for me anyways. I don't know about you, but that's for you to know. I continue to look for beautiful places to shoot these videos and just enjoying this wonderful vest that I have, the fur, the warm atmosphere. I am blessed. I am so grateful to be able to experience all of this and share my experiences. I've been enjoying setting up different locations, looking for good locations to shoot videos. Some I get to and it's like, whoa, it's really crazy. There's so many noises and so many sounds, and I roll with it. As with this video, there's so many sounds, and like the sounds have really been impactful to me after my motorcycle wreck, and even being around people has been very challenging after my motorcycle wreck. I used to be able to go out and it was really fun to interact with lots of people, and then after the wreck I started getting really overstimulated and the sounds were too much for me. I had to have like noise canceling headphones in order to be able to go out in the world, and it was very, very challenging. I had to learn how to like redo all of life, walking, using hands, talking, using my mouth, how my body moves, and really understanding my body and learning my body and loving my body through all of it. I feel like a big part of life is really loving ourselves no matter what arises, no matter what people may say. It's really up to us to love ourselves and learn ourselves and understand how these bodies work and how they move, and just like how beautiful they are. Like, I am so grateful for the beauty that just continues to like flow out of me. And every once in a while, the beauty gets reflected back, and it's not as beautiful as I'd like to see what I'm looking at. And then I know it's time for me to continue to do more work with self, to show up for self more, because the more that I love myself, the more I get to continue to see this beauty unfold in front of us. And a big part of me sharing all of this is because I used to do in-home repairs all the time, and building, construction, you name it. It was, if you can dream it, I can build it. And now it's DIY, in-home, and life. And I'm sharing a lot about life recently because life has really been in my forefront and in my vision of what's happening right here, right now. So I've really had to do a lot of work with self. So if you want to dive into self-work and what feels good to self, you can ask in the comments how to navigate that, as well as like where you're at, what's going on, what's happening, and how you'd like to show up for yourself more. And what I can say though is the first thing that you can do to show up for self is to just feel what feels good in each moment, and then continue to follow the feeling of what feels good in each moment. And sometimes it may surprise you, and sometimes you may be in the middle of something and you're like, whoa, this doesn't feel so good, so try something else. Enjoy your life, enjoy yourself, and let's be at one with all these emotions, and let's ride life. Let's do it together. Hasta luego, amigos.